Hey, it's Keith. What's up? So, I'm just talking about new things I'm doing. And the magic time that it is right now is a time of where we're coming to a full moon and we're coming to summer solstice. And those are both an accumulating kind of energy. So, of like, and some people start like fast and stuff on the new moon. That doesn't necessarily resonate with me. And that's why sometimes you gotta do what feels right to you. For me, on the new moon, I start thinking about stuff because there's always a journey that starts you to where there's like, you know what I mean? Like if you're gonna do something, like the point that you do it, there's thought that's put into it. So to me, the thought kind of starts on the new moon, and that's where we're going right now. Just anyways, so I'm starting a lot of new things. I've been in Thailand for a month. My life is upside down because my house is being remodeled and I'm waiting on the contractor to like redo my kitchen and stuff, and that's all cool because it's all just reflections of like restarting and stuff like that. So anyway, so like what I'm doing is for reasons like of having a shit diet in Thailand for a month. That's a long time. Like I didn't consider it that great. And this is where I go different from other vegans and stuff. Like my diet has to be on a high nutritional level. So I'm rebuilding all of that, and of course I have to do it in my bathroom. There's my juicer and a bowl that I'm eating out of. Real simple. So I'm 100% raw going. So trying to get my spiritual life back together. There's all my altar stuff, and I've got to get it all together. And I've been really creative for a day or two. I wrote like 20 minutes of music, a whole conceptual thing, and I can't even clear this out because they're coming to work on my kitchen, or on my kitchen and all of that kind of stuff in there. So it's all packed in here. But anyway, so we got to start setting a magical intention, like, oh, who do I need to be? Like this energy that's been happening this year it has to do with a lot of last year was like finding out really positive things about yourself, and now this is you got to welcome it because the finding out the stuff that's not so great about you is also really powerful. So just for me, lots of stuff happened, and I'm just trying to get a blog up and talk and be interesting every now and then. So I'm just starting all new stuff. So this is what we got to do. I'm only 3 minutes in. That's cool. Okay, so we wake up out of bed. But this is where I get up. And I'm doing it this way instead of doing it. Get up. You got good water. So let's see. That's right here. You got good water. I do because I go to the spring every day. I collect water. Anyways, so you drink at least a quart of straight water. And then you go outside, just walk outside, and nobody lives in my neighborhood, so I probably, if it's early enough, I walk out in just my boxers and take some breaths of fresh air, or we'll look through the window and see the birds eating the seed all over there. Then I come back, I'll make another drink with the water, except I do diatomaceous earth, 1 heaping tablespoon. A lot of reasons why you should take that first thing in the morning. And baking soda. And I take baking soda every day. That's probably the diatomaceous earth right there, yeah. No, that's MSM. So you got to take MSM too. You can mix that in that drink. So the second drink of maybe a gallon or half a gallon of water, just sort of alkalizing drinks. So MSM, diatomaceous earth, baking soda, whack that back. That's all pretty much tasteless unless most people hate MSM, so that's not tasteless. So take as much MSM as you can. That's really supporting of everything. Then we do a little bit of stretching on the yoga mat. Maybe do some meditation or whatever it feels like you should do next. Because sometimes I feel like I should connect with the spirit and everything first. Drink that water, go in and meditate for 10 minutes or do some visualization or some breathing. Like I dream, like, so in being consciously aware, I know that I have to, like, at some point here, you know, in a year or two, I got to start really stepping away from society, because I want to be who I am in this life. Like, there's two major goals I have of how I exit this world. And one is that I ascend, and that's not having a decaying body. That's like you master energy and time and you take your body. And so Buddha and Jesus and people like Ramtha and various other people have done that. So that's totally wacky, and you can unsubscribe, but that's like some of the shit I got to talk about. Because I'm going to ascend in this body, and I'm going to become breatharian too. So that means in the next year or two, I got to start doing things that are sensible in that direction. And so a good thing to do is to wake up, drink water, go out, breathe some fresh air, come back in and do breathing stuff at your altar. Or do yoga or whatever. But you got to get the morning right. When you're starting to, like, build energy, you got to, who am I? You got to get into EFT, like tapping your chest, doing all that amazing stuff. So this is a short one I'm going to check out. So I'm just getting everything moving. I'm being really creative with my music. And we got that full moon and summer solstice happening. So write down in your journal all the amazing things that you want to happen. And hey, this is me. What is up?